Welcome back to another AQ3D video. In this one, we're going to be going over the Grenwog stuff. I'm a little bit late on this video, so I do apologize. Before we get started, if you enjoy this one, do me a favor and tap that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the notification if you want to stay up to date with all of my content. First, we're going to be heading over to the trainers because I got to pick up something. So I'm just going to talk to Amala or whatever her name is because I wanted to grab this thing right here. So if you are a fairly new player and don't know anything about this, this is a new heroic skill that came out just a week or two ago, which is the best healing skill or one of the best healing skills in the game. So if you are a fairly new player, you might not have a healing skill or you don't want to use a healing class or something, this will be a great alternative instead of health potions, although you might want to keep those on you too. Just consume it to gain the ability, and then upon doing so, there, look at that. That's so nice when it pops up. And then you're going to have yourself a new skill, which you can find right in there, the Flash of Light. And so this account, I only have one class ranked to rank 10. So currently rank 10 warrior, but I don't have any other classes that I'm working on except for Berserker because this is my Berserker pure account. It limits my cross skills, so I don't really have a lot of selections when I go into my cross skills, meaning that I can use some of these, but they don't work that great. So it's really nice to have a heroic skill option. With that out of the way, let's get back to Grenwog. In the outskirts of town, we're heading over this direction, and can I not get up there? Fine, I'll get up this way. Over here, you're going to be finding Hopper, and he will have a quest if you are new to this location. So you've got the catching the Grenwog items, and the Grenwog nest. Let's get started. First, we're going to head to Yolger's Inn, and over here, we're going to be finding the clue. So click on that. For the next quest, we're going to be heading to the Grenog Forest. You're going to find it right down there. And for the next quest, we are heading back to the Grenog Forest. But this time we're heading up to where the Megazard is. You're going to find a clue right there. The next one will take you back to Grenog again. And you'll find it right here near the Fort Sneed. And then next, we're looking right here, right by this little doorway. There we go. We got that. Turn that in. And the next one, the best carrots in lore. We need to head to Babylon. We're going to head over here and talk to Cicerego. If I said that right, I don't think so. Hiya. So we're taking the cake. So at this point, we're going to travel to past Babylon, but this specific past Babylon, you have to eat the cake. We got to go talk to Cicero, and the next mission is to take out 20 of these carrots. Now, once you're taking down these carrots, you also have a chance of getting different drops, and some of these drops are actually pretty neat. One of them is a golden, you can get a golden carrot, and I like the golden carrot. What are the odds? I was just talking about the golden carrot, and there you go. You got the golden carrot. And there we go. Completed that quest. So we're going to turn that in and talk to Hopper. Now we get to set the trap. So we're heading back to... Actually, how do we do that? Can we just travel back this way? Yep. So now we can talk to him. Grenwog knocked down, so that's the next objective, which means we need to go into here. What? How? Guess we gotta talk to him. Oh, I see. Okay, Grenwog dungeon. That's how we get into there. So the Grenwog is right there, but you can't hit him. You can't interact with him at all. So map is locked. Nobody else joined, which is going to make this a rather difficult fight. See, if you don't have enough pixie dust, you can't interact with the things on the map. So you need to have the pixie dust. All right, so we're going to come over here. And there we go. Going to take out these carrots, because you're going to get the red carrot. So you're going to interact with these carrots right here so we can get these carrots. And there's more carrots you'll find around the map as well. Just interact with them to get them to pop up, and then you can defeat them. So this is where you're going to be seeing the carrot. You'll see the carrot right here. This is where you can then lure him out. See, because he will want that carrot. So if that carrot has been lured, you will then be able to fight the Grenwog. And this is when you have a chance to get some good stuff. That's the problem with running dungeons, is if there's nothing new added to it, it kind of doesn't give old players a reason to play the dungeon. That's kind of what happened to this dungeon. There's nothing new in here, so it gives very little reason for people to farm it. So we got him down to 74%. All right, so we're going to bait him again, and hopefully this time we'll be able to... So the vine, I just hit the vine, and you'll see that he's stunned. That's because of the vine. I'm not sure if I have enough carrots left, so I'm going to get these things out, gather just a bit more carrots. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish him off. Roughly 10 minutes into the dungeon, and we've got him to about 30%. He heals up. That's another reason why you want to be able to take him down as fast as possible, because he starts to gain his health back, which is, I mean, you really need to take him down fast, because if you don't, he's going to regain all of his health. I'm not even sure what that was. Don't really know what happened there, but look at him regaining his health from this. And what is he? Invisible? Look at how much health he has already just from this short amount of time. So, there. He's back up to 1,000. Oh. Finally got him down. And there we go. Holy crap, look at that. I have been trying to get this pet on my main account, and I go and I get it on this account, and it still don't have it on my main. Let's head back to the crossroads, and we get a cutscene. I knocked the Grenwog down, but it got away. You failed me. All that time, all that hard work, and we don't even have a Grenwog to show for it. You can't put all this on me. If it's that important to you, maybe you should go in there and catch him yourself. I'm not built for Grenwog catching. I'm not a hero like you. Ugh. All right. I'm sorry it didn't work out. Thank you, friend. I'm glad to hear that you feel that way, because now I know you'll be right back here, right back in there and try again. What? I said, now I know you'll get right back in there and try again. No. Yep. Hopper. We've still got a big pile of those carrots. That was actually hilarious. So you have an option to go back to travel to the past Battle-On. There's a reason why you're going to want to do that, and I'll cover that in another video. But the Grenwog nest, the main reason of going in there is to get the Grenwog pet. Seeing as how the Grenwog egg is dropped pretty much from everywhere. But there are a lot of really cool things in the shop here, definitely worth going for. So if there are things here that you've been wanting, or the Grenwog pet, which I haven't even showed you that yet. So let's equip this. So funny that I got it on this account and not on my main. So you'll see it right there hidden in the ground, but when you move, you'll see it come out of the ground. And look at the animations when it moves. Like, that is really neat. It stays hidden in the ground, but then it'll come out with a little... It actually walks too a little bit. So you go... Well, if I come out of my travel form, it'd probably be a little bit better. So you can see it moving slowly. Look at that. He goes right into the ground, comes out. Goes into the ground, comes out. Goes into the ground, comes out. All kind of slow-mo. But yeah, that is so cool. Such a nice little pet. So definitely worth going for. And the Berserker armor set looks really cool. A lot of stuff in there that if you haven't gotten, you might want to. But I would recommend running with a team, because that dungeon is kind of boring if you're just by yourself. I mean, it took like 15 minutes. Although I must say, this pet definitely makes it worth it. But that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and keep those swords swinging.